And now it's time for the Zippo collection update for February 19th, 2012. I have 4 new Zippos. Actually, that's a lie. I have 3 new Zippos and one that you've seen before if you watched my Christmas video. But I'm going to actually put all of them in there, including the one I got for Christmas, even though you've seen it before, because in case somebody wants to go through my videos and just watch the collection updates, they're not going to miss out on anything. So I'll just do a little overview of the one I already showed you for Christmas, and then I have 3 new ones, and I bet you'll never guess what kind the one on the end is. Ooh, boy, spoiler alert. Yeah. Anyway, let's move these out of the way and let's get started. This is the one you've already seen if you watched the Christmas video, and let's take a look at it. It's the same red mat with the skulls all over it. Nice red matte color on there. $24.95 is the suggested retail price. And like I said, this was a Christmas gift. And that is pretty badass. Those skulls on there. I love the black and the white and on the red background. I think it just looks great. Name on this one, for anybody looking for it, is the Skull Ampersand XBNS, or Skull and Crossbones if you want to turn that into words. Number 24471. And just to get fancy, my goodness, this seems like it's stuck in there. Alright, still sealed, of course. There's the sad onion, how you doing? And G of 09. Okay, so that's when it was made. And my goodness, I just noticed something looking at this bottom stamp. It's got a really strange copper color to it. That is interesting. I don't know what is up with that. It's got a strange copper color. It almost looks like one of the antique coppers, but why would it be copper colored if you're not actually going to see the finish anyway? That is strange. Perhaps. Actually, you know what it might be? You know what it might be. I'll tell you what it might be, because I'm pretty sure you want to know what it might be. What it might be is that it is in fact a street chrome, because that's what it looks like under there. And it was all dipped in the red paint for the red matte paint. And they took the paint off the bottom, but a little hint of a pinkish rose color stayed there. I think that's actually what it is. It it bled into the color of the street chrome. But that is interesting. That's very interesting there. Good thing we took a look at that. All right. Moving on now. We'll keep that up there. Zoop. Moving on, number 2. This is one you guys have not seen yet. Another gift. I had 2 gifts and 2 that I bought myself. The 2 that I bought myself are coming up next. Well, after this one. Another one. Let's take a look at it. And another popular thing, before I open it here for a second, little teaser. Another popular thing, you'll see a whole bunch. You know how I always like the ones that say something that have to do with Zippo. But another popular thing that I don't like as much as this, but it's very popular, is something to do with playing cards or gambling. And I don't like that as much as Zippo, but it's very popular with Zippos. You see a lot of aces, a lot of things to do with playing cards, a lot of gambling. Pretty cool. Speaking of which, bam! We got a pinup girl. Uh-oh. Calm down, ladies and gentlemen. Pinup girl on a white matte ace background. It's actually the ace of spades. And look at that. She has an ace of spades under her finger. Uh-oh. Sexy. Got the high heels going on. Naughty, naughty. $26.95 on a beautiful white matte Zippo. I really think that white matte is an excellent color because it actually almost looks like a playing card. Like this almost looks like a playing card. So, yeah, this one reminds me of my bicycle Zippo. The one that actually came with the pack of Zippo playing cards. Nice, let's look at the bottom. Ah, yes, you see what it's doing here on the bottom? How it was dipped in the white paint and it adopted some of that white color. I believe that would be the word for it. I think that's what happened with the other Zippo. I think that's why it had that rose color on the bottom. Yeah, because this definitely shares a white color, so that's probably what happened. But yeah. This was made in of 2011. And that's what the bottom stamp looks like. And yeah, beautiful white matte color. And lucky lady. Lady Ace, 24815. This reminds me, now that we have this crazy pinup here, I wonder if I'm going to get any of those comments on... You know, One thing, speaking a little side note here, YouTube is, people are so original on YouTube. If you see one comment, you've probably seen it about 5,000 times. And when you see a video when there's any sort of woman in there that doesn't look half bad, you'll probably see this comment of, I find this video easier to masturbate to. I am the most original commenter I've ever seen on YouTube. I should hang myself from the end of a rope. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so maybe you guys find this video easy to masturbate to. I don't know, I'm not going to pass judgment. Who cares? Moving on now from the adult portion of the video. We're going to move on to the two that I bought myself. And yes, in fact, I didn't. These were all internet purchases. I didn't buy any from kiosks. I could have a whole video on finding the best prices for Zippos versus the experience, because finding the best prices for Zippos is not always what you are going to do. I know I don't always find the best prices for Zippos because it's sometimes just about the experience. Like, for example, the one I got at the Zippo Case Visitor Center. I'm sure that I could have got that for cheaper somewhere online, but actually getting it at the Zippo Case Visitor Center, it's a bit of an experience. It's okay to pay a little bit extra. That's just the way it is. I mean, you can't always go for the best price. Sometimes you got to go for the experience. Anyway, this one has nothing to do with that because it was an internet purchase. And let's take a look at it. Now, this is one I wanted for a while. I saw it for the first time at the Zippo Case Visitor Center. It was in one of the sidewall collections. I believe their new collection that they were debuting was called Hot and Rockin'. And I saw this, I'm like, that is cool. Not going to buy it today, but it's definitely going to go on my wish list, and here it is. Now, take a look at this. This is the craps table Zippo. Now, I don't even know how to play craps. It's something I've always wished that I knew, but every time somebody tries to show me, I get confused, which is weird because usually games like this are actually pretty simple, and I know that, in fact, the craps is a ridiculously simple game. I just don't think I've ever had it explained to me coherently, or I've paid attention enough. But yeah, I want to learn how to play craps, but this is a green matte Zippo. It's almost like a lime green, and I think it just looks so popping. Yeah, I use that word, I went there. With those red dice and the white outlines of the craps table, I think it just looks badass. And of course, we got the 7. Isn't that craps 7 or something like that? I don't know, craps. Yeah, I don't know. Again, don't know how to play. But that green, that matte green background with those poppin' dice and the lines, that just looks hot to me. Let's see if this bottom did the same thing. No, this bottom's actually pretty clean. It is I believe, a straight chrome finish on there. And it was made, come on now. Come on, you little... There we are. You've all seen bottom stamps before. This was made in February 2010. And that's what the back looks like, just that green color there. Sad Onion again, how you doing, mate? And $24.95 on this one. Yeah, loved that. Hot and Rockin' Collection, I believe, was the name of it. And I had to have it, and I finally broke down and said, you know what, I'm going to get it. Alright, now the last one here. Bit different, you can probably tell that from the box. If not, you're an imbecile. So, Zippo Blue. Did I really buy another Zippo Blue? Yes, I did. And I know, they're not that great, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I made a video on this. They had a second generation of inserts, and they're actually pretty good now. Why did I get another Zippo Blue, though? They're more expensive and less reliable. Well, I'm going to tell you a secret about myself. I don't really like talking about things like this, but it's something everybody needs to know. As much as the straight and narrow guy I am, every once in a while now, brace yourself. This is hard for me to say. Every once in a while, I'd like to partake in a cigar. I know I'm a terrible person. The Surgeon General is gonna kill me. But yes, every once in a while, I like to partake in a cigar. Nothing fancy. I just like the experience, and I don't do it very often. Maybe I'll smoke once a week, and that's actually pushing it. Sometimes I won't even do that. But for those of you that don't know, you're not really supposed to light cigars with Zippos because the taste of the fluid can get into the tobacco leaves, and it can produce a bit of an off-putting taste. So you need a butane lighter for that. And I have my blue. I actually had my Zippo Blue 2, which is the blue, and that's what I actually use to light my cigars. Now, I use that to light my cigars, so therefore I needed one to go on display. This blue box, not this blue box, but I had the Zippo Blue on display on top of my other Zippo display. If you can follow that, you're amazing. But I had that box on top of my other Zippo display, and when I took the blue out to, the blue out to light my cigars, it was empty. It felt lonely there, so I had to get one to replace it so I could have a user and I could have a display. And this is a pretty hot display. The Zippo Blues have a bunch of different finishes that the standard Zippos do not have. I believe this is one of them. I don't think I've ever seen this on a standard windproof. And it's pretty hot, I gotta tell you. So what is it? Stop talking, open the box, right? Alright, here we go. Here we are. This is the hologram gold 24 karat. This is the hologram gold Zippo. I believe this is plated in 18 karat gold. The non-hologram version said that it was, and this one didn't. I'm not sure if it is, but it certainly looks like it is. It's certainly not brass. But yes, if you'll notice, let's see if we can focus on these things. It's got these little like pyramid holograms in it. And that is a pretty nice display. That is just pure class right there. Like I said, this is going to be the one I keep on display. And I'm going to use the blue 2. Now these things are hard, pain in the ass to get out of there. Pop it from the back. Okay. Never been opened. Sad onion pays us another visit. And I still have the butane thing on the bottom. Now, I would like to know when this is made, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little unstickering here on camera. Now, unfortunately, like the actual Zippos, these bottom stickers that say butane gas don't have a side that isn't glued down, so you just gotta pick at it. Stickering on camera, the things I do for YouTube. Here we are. H of 06, which is actually older than my other one, which means it has a Gen 1 insert. Good thing I'm not using it, because it probably won't work that well. But yeah, H06. Anyway. Yeah, that's what the finish looks like on the front and the back. Hologram gold is what they call it. Pretty hot. Looks like I am a rich person if I use this anywhere. Anyway, that is it. That is the Zippo collection update for February 19th, 2012. And when's the next one going to be? Don't know. Hopefully it won't be for a while. Why hopefully for a while? Because that means that I'm spending money on my pistol, which who knows when that's going to happen? I don't know. Do you know? No, you don't. Anyway, okay, so there we are. February 19th, 2012, Zippo collection update. Keep the fire burning. That's it. I'm out. No, man, I don't have a problem. Just because when this video was uploading, I ordered another Zippo. I don't have a problem. Don't look at me like that. I don't have a problem. I can quit at any time. I can quit anytime I want. I don't care what y'all think. I don't have a problem. Yeah, just because, oh yeah, the video is uploading and, you know, it takes time to upload and, you know, that means I can go on Amazon and buy another Zippo in that short amount of time don't mean nothing. Don't judge me.